heads everywhere. He must have been talking about these, but no, these ain't my heads. They look similar, but my heads don't have this on it.
No more pretending. See it, and if I want it, you know I'ma get it. Cause I'm a hustler, stay on my grind to go get it. Fuck with a nigga saying I ain't fearing no nigga. These lanes be talking, but it be behind my back. Scared to say it to my face, cause they know how I react. Keep a lot of straps so we could throw them hands, you won't do that. So why you talking behind my back? Like you on a strap? Nigga, this ain't no rap. This here is real shit. Got these pussy niggas mad, all up in they feelings. But me, I'm posted up. Got these hoes like I feel them. And wanna dime, Polo Nino, yes, I'm him.
For the day, I hope you enjoy YouTube. What's going on? It's Big Les. Let me get in the light. Open my garage door. It's a nice day out. Welcome back to the channel. No, I ain't been posting, man. I ain't been feeling too good. But like I said, the other one, I've been having a lot of inflammation in my joints. But that's beside the issue. Got some good news today. They finally called me back about my heads. So I am going to go ahead and pick my heads up. Now, I start my work week next week, so I will not be able to start on my heads today. Plus, I still got to clean up the block and do all the things I got to do. Mostly just clean up the block before I bolt the heads back down. But even before I bolt the heads down, I'm going to put the exhaust manifolds back on the heads and all of that. The cool thing is a lot of those gaskets are reusable. Like those exhaust manifold glasses are metal. I'm reusing them. I may need timing cover. The valve cover gaskets still look good. I'm reusing them. And I may need intake and I may need head gaskets. Because the whole set costs $500. Now the machine shop just called me with a crazy price. They want $500 just for redoing the heads. They claiming they resurfaced all the valves, did the seals, pressure test, cleaned it all up. It should look like brand new fucking heads basically. So I'm on my way up there to see what's up with that. I'm gonna record the heads a little bit with whatever they allow me to record, because I'm gonna walk in there with my camera and check the heads out, and we just gonna do it like that. So stay tuned for the video. Y'all can see what the heads came out to be. I'm glad that it's not nothing other than just the heads or the head gaskets went out. The heads tested good, so they're going to be the head gaskets that were actually bad. So I am going to replace those. But we get to get some top-down action. It rained the other day, so the car is a little dirty. That's probably going to be the video for the day. Me just picking up the heads, showing y'all what the heads look like, and showing y'all the outcome of the heads and how things worked out. So, as you can see the car, we're going to let this top down, because, fuck it, why not, you know? Even though it's like 80-some degrees outside, it's cloudy, which is good. I'm going to let the top down on the car. Y'all see the truck? I'm going to pull the car out and let the top down. Truck still hanging in there. Still flipping. See all the parts on the floor. Still look forward to getting them rims put back on. And I ordered me a new one of these. I bought the cheap one from like AutoZone or something, but they's not custom fit. These are custom fit. I bought this from Amazon for my Camaro, and they always thicker. That's what I like about them. The other one started sagging and shit, so I'm taking that out, and I'm gonna find somewhere else to put it. But you can see the beautiful day outside. In any case, stay tuned to the video. Be with y'all in a minute. YouTube. I just had to, here I am on 635 in Dallas, Texas. And you would think gas prices here in Dallas is up to $4.69 for regular. $4.69 for regular. So it amazes me that it's still crazy traffic. Like, you would think people just coming out when they need to, like me. I'm at home, 2K, food, I'm good. I haven't been doing no unnecessary driving other than I feel like getting out the house. As you know right now, I'm just on my way to pick my heads up, and I'm going right the fuck back home. I might have to get some food for lunch. I may have to come back out for that, but that's it. I ain't doing no extra driving, unnecessary driving that I have to. Because I don't want to have to spend any unnecessary money on gas that I don't have to, especially right now. But it is still stop and go traffic in Dallas on a Saturday at 1:30 p.m. It's madness, man. I pray well, I ain't gonna say I pray, because I don't want to pray on nothing bad on somebody else. It looked like it may be an accident ahead, but it's still so much traffic. It's ridiculous. It's like, man, Dallas, do y'all ever want to just chill out at the crib? Or can everybody just afford these high-ass gas prices? I don't know, but I'll get back with y'all in a minute. All right, they did call me, but it was some type of mix-up. Those wasn't my heads. Those are some 5.0 Range Rover heads, and they are much bigger than the 4.4 Range Rover heads. So I was kind of excited to get them so I can start working on them next week, but most likely they'll be back done with them next week. This is the place I'm dealing with. You can see that, El Pino. That's pretty much where I'm getting my head work done. I guess in a way I'm wasting a little gas too, but it seemed like it was some discrepancy when they called. They wasn't sure if they was my heads or not, the price and all of that. So I'm pretty sure mine's still gonna be close to that price, but those wasn't my heads. So hey, back home for me. Forget all this crazy traffic. I'll get with y'all in a minute. All right, YouTube, I made it back home. As you can see, both of my vehicles are back home. Well, I'm back home to both of my vehicles. That's it for me for today. I was hoping to get some footage of the heads, but I wasn't able to because they called me about the wrong heads. My heads wasn't ready. So I'm back home. It's back jumping back on 2K. Give me something to eat and chill. Like I told you, gas prices is up. I got 2 gas guzzlers, even though my truck is down. But I'm not about to spend no extra on gas doing some unnecessary driving that I don't need to do. I got plenty to do at home. I could be cleaning up my heads. In fact, I'm gonna show y'all right quick what how far down the engine is broken. As you can see, wow, even though it's dark, the camera's still showing like it's light. But as you can see, pistons. All over here on that side, pistons. You can see all the way down to the pistons on block. Straight block, head's gone. Right? So that's where I'm at on this, on my truck. Once I get the heads back and they confirm that the heads are good, I'm gonna get the intake gaskets, the head gaskets, and honestly, I think that's all I need is intake gaskets, head gaskets, and timing cover gasket. And I'm gonna start putting all this shit back together. So wait for the second part of that. We're gonna have this boy back on the road, hopefully for the car show that's coming up in like 2 or 3 weeks. Because if I can be there in my truck, I'm gonna be there in my truck. If not, I'm gonna take my car. But I would like the truck to get the exposure. Cause look at it, man. This really a thing of beauty. Like, I really like this truck, so I don't mind investing the money into it. Outside of that, just going through my outfit for the day. As you can see, I know y'all done seen the Star Wars shirt before. It's just was something to throw on to go up there, hit the grocery store. Not nothing special. Got the Jordan, the gray sweats on, and these are some of my favorite pair of Jordans because they real leather and they extremely comfortable, like, and they mid cut. So it's the end of this video. Hope you enjoyed it. Get back with y'all when I got something else going on in a minute. YouTube, what's going on? That's another video. I'm getting behind on my vlog, so I know I had to vlog today. A few things I have actually going on, which I know you saw in the previous video, part of the video. Machine shop called and They supposedly had my car ready. I mean, my heads ready. They ended up not being my heads. They ended up being heads for somebody with a 5.0 engine in there. Start my car. Get y'all a cold start. Well, no, I ain't gonna start it yet. It's gonna be too loud. But they end up calling me. It ended up being somebody with a 5.0 engine. So they wasn't my heads. Them 5.0 heads is way bigger. But I went up there anyway because I had to check it out to see what's up, right? Because, you know, I'm definitely ready to get this back on the road. Just been sitting in the garage for about almost a month, pretty much a month. Chilling. I did a lot of work. Y'all saw the heads broke down, everything all good. But they gave me the call. Say the heads is ready. Ridiculous price. Like, I think they said it's like $450 for them to resurface the heads, do the valves, do everything they had to do to them to make them like brand new. Plus, my main thing was testing them to make sure the heads was actually good. So, they say everything good, I can come pick them up. So that's what I'm gonna do today. Which I need to get a towel or something to throw in my car so I can get them. But that's what I'm gonna do today. Pick them heads up. I also need to get some back tires for my car again. Just it seems like every 2 or 3 months, man, I'm buying tires for this Camaro. That's why I don't like to drive it as much. And yeah, that's just one of the reasons, man, because these cars run through these tires. Like I don't even be burning rubber and shit everywhere. They just run through tires. But what can you do, right? It's the only car I got to drive right now, so I have to get some tires for that. Then I'm going to check on my nephew's car. My sister want me to come look at it. Something going on with it. I'll see what I can do or give him some advice to head in the right direction. So that's so far what I got planned for today. So that's what we about to step out and do. And I will get with y'all in a minute. Peace. Oh, y'all see that pile? Pile of parts. But I forgot I wanted to hit y'all with a cold start. See if it'll start up. That boy loud. Super loud. Alright, welcome back. I'm going to go ahead and show you the heads. I just picked them up from the head shop, but there's one thing that I want to make sure I always point out anytime you go into any head shop is to make sure that they pressure checked or magnaflux the heads. These are the things that check for internal cracks or anything like that, because if the heads don't hold pressure, then naturally the head is no good because they got a crack or something like that in it. Now machine shops will, if you just take it in and say, I want to get the head, a full head job done, they would do a full head job. And some machine shops, unfortunately, which in my opinion is some bullshit, will take your money, say they doing a whole head, and then say, oh, well, you have to ask to get it pressure checked or magnaflux. These are things that should be normally done with the machine shop. So make sure you ask, make sure it's on that receipt, so that if you do have an issue, you take it back. It's their responsibility to correct that problem because it's something they said that they did do. And usually if you have a crack or something like that, it'll have some type of mist to the motor or something along those lines. Some cars won't even start up because they won't build up enough compression if they got the head cracked. So just throwing that message in there to make sure those things are done. That's the main thing I say when I'm going to a head shop. I don't even say I want a full head job. I want it pressure checked. I want it magnaflux to make sure the heads are good first. Then they say the heads are good. Then you move on to the next step, which would be, okay, go ahead and take care of the heads. But in any case, let's check them out. So these are my heads. I just picked them up from the machine shop. They did a complete valve job, put new seals, the whole nine. Resurfaced them so they perfectly flat. There's no warpage or anything like that. I do like they put all my bolts back. They usually clean them up, and as you can see how they real silver looking. Sometimes they'll spray paint them this color, just to have them looking real new. But as you can see, Full valve job done. I'm gonna flip it over because it is some things I do have to do. And I will always initially say, don't ever just trust your machine shop. Blow these heads out. You don't want to have to deal with no shaved metals or anything on the inside of it. Blow them out. Take your blow them out. And you also have to get some cam lube and lube these cams up, lube these guys up, lube all of this shit up. Lube it. Make sure that the cams are back in the positions they go in. As far as intake cam, exhaust cam, gotta make sure that that's done also. Because trust me, that's not something that they will make sure of. So you gotta do it yourself. And that's pretty much it. They took the spark plugs out, like they got down in there pretty good. They put all the caps back. I am missing one screw because one of them I stripped out. So I will have to take one screw out and replace it. I haven't bought any parts as far as head gaskets and things like that because I wanted to make sure my heads was good and I wasn't gonna have to do a motor replacement. But my heads are good, so now my heads are back pretty much like new. I'm gonna resurface the block soon, and I'm gonna start putting things back together. So this is where I'm at on my build. I just picked the heads up today. I'm gonna try to have it back together within the next week, even though I work, so I can go ahead and make sure these heads are some good. They come with a 30-day warranty, so I want to make sure they back together and running before that 30 days is up in case I have any problems. Because like I said, it costs $450 to get this head job done, which of course, as we know, is very expensive. Now, one thing I do like, from the looks of things, the exhaust manifold gaskets can be reused. It's just that metal gasket right there. I'm bolting that shit back on. Shouldn't have an issue with them thick flanges on those manifolds. And my valve cover gaskets look good. I didn't have any issue with those as far as leaks. So I'll probably only need the head gaskets and the timing cover gasket are the two main things. Two gaskets that I'm going to, and the intake gaskets are the three gaskets that I'm going to actually replace. Valve cover gaskets, I usually can replace those with no issue, but if I can always add just a little bit of gasket glue all the way around, and that should solve it if I did have any leaks, but I didn't have any leaks with those, so that should be good. So this is where we at on my build, and I will get back with y'all in a minute. Alright, welcome to the end of the video. Hope you enjoyed the video. I know it wasn't too much, but stuff that I have going on. We're going to see if I can get my truck ready for the DJ Envy car show. If not, because it is a Father's Day car show. If not, hopefully I can have it ready for the Whip Fest car show, which is the following Saturday. And that car show is much closer, so I'm 100% sure I'm going to that car show. I'm probably 50% sure I'm still going to go to the DJ Envy car show. But I hope you enjoyed the video. Make sure you give it a thumb up. Go ahead and get in the comment section with any questions. At this point, I'm answering everybody's questions. Everybody reach out to me. I also have my email in my about section on my channel. So if people want to send me email, invites, collabs, whatever people want to do. I'm probably going to get more collab stuff once my truck get back up and going, which it should be within a week or two. I should have everything back together, and fingers crossed that problem be solved and I can be back out here enjoying my truck again. As usual, on the end of the videos, I'm just showing what I had to wear today. It's like we got a heat advisory right now in Dallas, so it's hot. So I just threw on something comfortable, my Detroit Tigers jersey. You know, I'm a rep home. Y'all know my infamous cargo shorts. I love cargos, and I got them toes out. Yeah, I made up my mind a long time ago that it gets so hot in Dallas, man, it don't make sense to be wearing shoes when it's real hot outside. Let these toes get some air, breathe, and just got to stay up on the pedicure, right, fellas? Ain't nothing wrong with it. Get your feet done. You shouldn't have to wear shoes and socks, and it's 100 degrees outside. Just my opinion. So that's what I've been on. Any case, hope you enjoyed the video. Get back with y'all in the next one in a minute.